Recording from
We are here, and here's wherever we happen to be at the time. Welcome to the Dragon Balls Deep podcast. My name's Devin, and as always, I'm joined by Drew.
Hey there, mister.
Oh, God. So, yeah, back from a long hiatus due to, I think it's pretty obvious by now, Red Dead Redemption.
Yep.
But no need to talk about that. I think I'm actually taking a break from that game.
I can't.
I think, yeah, I'm going to take a break until online comes out. So hopefully we can get some episodes recorded. But anyways, we just both watched this Broly trailer from last week. I think you say you already saw it. That's right.
I mean, it looks familiar, yeah.
I think, yeah, you definitely saw it because you were telling me about it, but I skipped it.
Okay.
What were your thoughts?
I mean, the same as the trailer before that. It didn't really change anything.
Yeah, I've only watched the trailers, I guess, one time each. I never went back and watched them again, but I liked what I saw. As far as, like, the visuals, I wasn't really paying attention.
Like I said, it looks like fighters. Some of the animation.
Yeah. The trailer, it's, like, very, like, jumps all over the place, so it's kind of hard to, like, if you sat down and watched it a few times and broke it down, you can kind of figure out what's going on, but I don't really see a point in doing that. I'll just wait until the movie comes out.
True.
But I like that Frieza's in it. I don't know if he was in the first couple trailers.
He might have been in the second one.
Maybe. I barely remember the second one, but I like what I see.
Same.
Looks good. Hopefully they don't fuck it up like every other Broly movie.
Well, the last two Super movies were good, so...
That's true. I keep forgetting that. So
maybe it
has that going for us.
Yeah.
If I've learned anything from watching old Dragon Ball movies, is that they feel rushed when you're watching it, but at the same time it can't end fast enough.
Yeah.
Which is weird. If you really want to know how long 45 minutes is, watch a Dragon Ball Z movie. It'd be the longest 45 minutes of your life.
Some are easier than others, but...
I don't know, man. I don't. So far, every movie we've watched so far was worse than the last.
I mean, you're not wrong.
These Dragon Ball Z movies, they've like planted false memories in my brain of me thinking that they were good. Oh boy, was I wrong.
It's gonna be funny when we watch all of them, and then like the Broly movie's gonna be like the best one to you.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, I don't doubt it. I'm still holding out for what's the one? BoJack Unchained.
Yeah, BoJack.
Is it BoJack? It's like BoJack Unleashed, right? Or is it really BoJack Unchained?
I think it's Unleashed, but
yeah. I remember for some reason I kind of liked it, and you shot that down real quick.
Wait, what? What do you mean I shot it down?
I was like, hey, this one isn't that bad, and you and Adam really were like, no, it's definitely really, really bad. You're wrong.
Well, I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
We'll see. I don't know. But I don't know. Every time we watch a movie, it's like, God damn it, I don't know if I could do this again to myself. It's torturous.
Well, maybe there's a gem in there somewhere.
And these episodes of like I love Frieza Saga, but God damn, is this saga slow?
Yeah, it's very long.
And it's tough to watch and cover in 30-hour increments. But at the same time, it's not nearly as bad as those goddamn movies.
Yeah.
So actually, if we keep watching these movies, it might help me get through this saga. Just because The saga, watching the regular episodes is pretty refreshing after watching one of those shit movies.
Well, there we go.
But, oh yeah, before we start, I got my manga Dimensions Vegeta in the mail. And
Which one?
It's pretty fucking dope. What do you mean, which one? The only one?
Oh, I don't know.
It's the same one that we got in Japan, but Manga Dimensions.
Okay.
And the shit is fucking dope.
Well, all of them are.
And the box is really cool. I haven't even opened it yet. I'm sure I'll eventually open it, but the box is fucking cool to the point where I don't want to open it.
Just open it.
I'm going to open it. I honestly, I don't have a fucking place to put it. So until space happens in my apartment, it's going to stay in the box in the corner.
Well,
half my figures are in a fucking closet because I have nowhere to put them. Maybe one day when I move out of here. But yeah, anything else before we start?
I think so.
Oh, you got something from last episode, right?
One of the previous episodes when we talked about how come Vegeta never wished his father or his planet back or anything.
Ooh, you have some insight on this?
No. I just kind of have...
Of course not.
Another example, and I don't know if it was touched on in an episode. I feel like it might have been, but Goku never wished back Grandpa Gohan.
Yeah, we did. I think we did talk about this before.
Did we?
Yeah, and because there's an episode, I think it might have been at the end of Dragon Ball when he's an adult, and he goes back to the demon world, and he sees his grandpa in the demon world.
Why is his grandpa in demon world?
It's I don't remember why. I think he was helping him out because I forget. It was those, you know how those last 5 episodes of Dragon Ball are super terrible.
I only remember the episode when his grandpa came back as the rabbit mask.
No, this is way after that. So this is the second. He actually goes to Otherworld and sees his grandpa, and he had to go to Demon World for something, to get something from some demon lady. It was fucking stupid, but I'm pretty sure he tells Gohan that he's happy in Otherworld, and
Goku,
yeah, he tells Goku that he's happy in Otherworld or something along those lines.
That's what I figured. He just told
And
Goku.
so I think that's what we chalked it up to him not ever wishing him back. It's because he's at peace getting that Otherworld pussy.
Oh, wow. I'm sure there's more examples like that of people just not wishing someone back or something.
Like the Namekians. I got killed by Vegeta.
Oh yeah. Well, that we know of. They could have done it in their own time, but
yeah. I like to think that they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Goku could have wished Bardock back. I mean, he didn't even know who Bardock was, but...
Yeah, he don't even know Bardock's name. How can you wish back somebody that you don't know their name?
I don't know, maybe Vegeta knows him.
I doubt it. He was a peasant. You really think Vegeta kept track of all the fucking peasant sayings? Yeah, I think there's thousands of them.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, even if
Vegeta probably even forgets who the fuck Nappa was, or Raditz was by now.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, even if he did know who Bardock was, Vegeta's not even wishing his own father back, so...
Goku's they're just hanging out, and he's like, hey, you ever think of Raditz? Who? Who the fuck is that guy? Let's do it.
Dragon Ball Z, episode 57. Kickoff. Somewhere, deep in space, Goku is still experiencing turbulence from the magnetic storm. No updates. Cut to Earth. The magnetic storm is so bad it's affecting Dr. Brief's computer. Puar and Oolong beg him to do something to save Goku. Dr. Brief says he thinks he figured it out. Well, maybe not. Goku tries to free himself, but just ends up injuring himself even more. Goku fires a Kamehameha at the... I don't know what it is, a cord that's holding him upside down.
Yeah, some sort of...
He, tied his
cable
feet to the ceiling, yeah. But due to the 100 times gravity, the energy struggles to get anywhere and just falls right back down.
Yeah, this, well, first of all, it kind of irritated me that the first, 15 minutes of this episode's just all recap of the last episode.
Basically.
And, yeah, this whole, Goku hanging upside down in this, spaceship, it just, is very 80s action movie reminiscent.
In what way?
It makes me, I don't know, it just makes me think this is, something you'd see. It's I guess it's on a spaceship, so it's kind of sci-fi,
Right.
but it makes me think of something that would happen on Lethal Weapon or something.
I was going to say Die Hard.
Yeah, Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Metal Gear, something. Except Goku did this to himself, not some
Commando,
evil
the Running
mad
Man,
scientist.
Conan the Barbarian, Predator.
Exactly.
Have you watched any more of those movies?
No. I need to.
Yeah.
I wish none of them are on Netflix, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's not much on Netflix these days.
This is true, but know what I did notice is on Netflix? 5 Scorpion King movies.
Gotta promote The Rock, brother. Even
The
though
Rock was
I think
only
he's
in the first one.
Yeah.
I guess the first one was so amazing that they decided they needed to make 4 more. Can't believe I didn't know about this. But anyways, back on topic. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Shooting a Kamehameha in a spaceship? Trying to blow a hole in the wall?
Yeah.
It would have been more hilarious if he shot it at his own legs.
Took his legs off?
Yeah. Just have Dr. Brief build you some robot legs. Robot pants.
Robot pants.
Never take off your robot pants.
Cut to Planet Namek. Krillin is frightened by Vegeta and Zarbon. Bulma is in love with Zarbon. Zarbon notices the Dragon Ball Krillin is holding and thanks Vegeta for tracking it down for him. Bulma tries to get Zarbon's attention. Vegeta calls her an idiot. This is kind of weird to watch because you have Zarbon and Vegeta, and Bulma's more infatuated with Zarbon. But little does she know.
She's still in that whole she thinks he's a good guy, and she's just still getting over Yamcha. But when does she make the turnaround? I guess it's not until next saga.
Towards the end of this one, kinda whenever they all go back to wish back to Earth.
Yeah. But I don't think is she even attracted to Vegeta before then at all?
Well, in that episode when they all go back to Earth, she calls him cute and then invites him to her house for a shower.
I'm curious because we do see a lot of Bulma in this saga. I don't remember if she ever makes any other references like that in the Namek saga.
Not before
she's often in the saga hiding behind rocks and watching everything go down.
Chasing frogs.
Chasing frogs. Indeed. I'm looking forward to that part.
Zarbon asks Vegeta what he did with the other Dragon Balls. He says Vegeta can either tell him or he can tell Frieza. Vegeta says, try to make me talk. Zarbon says, with pleasure. Vegeta says, well, get on with your little transformation then. You know you can't possibly defeat me unless you change into that hideous creature. Zarbon is angry and tells Vegeta the only reason he doesn't kill him is because Frieza wants him alive. Zarbon attacks, but Vegeta is too fast for him. The two trade energy blasts. Zarbon lands a punch. Krillin convinces Bulma they should try to leave, but as they are attempting to escape, Vegeta stops them. Zarbon and Vegeta continue fighting. Zarbon thinks back to the lecture he got from Frieza earlier, and this motivates him to keep fighting, but it's no use. Vegeta says, your power level is pathetic. What a waste of time. So, then Zarbon transforms.
Yay, we're finally to the part that's not just complete recap.
Krillin and Bulma are freaked out. Cut to Gohan. Gohan makes his way back to the cave. He wonders why the Namekians hid the Dragon Ball in the lake and concludes that they must have known Vegeta was coming, so they hid it down there.
I laughed hysterically at this.
Why?
Because not only is he like, is it that complete opposite? Vegeta hit him down there, but
Yeah.
just to think that like the villagers might have thought something like that clever. It's like their idea of hiding a Dragon Ball was like on the table inside the house.
Basically.
Like they took hiding in plain sight to like a whole new level.
Being guarded by an elder who
Yeah.
can't even fight.
And I think, I know we talked about it in like the last episode, but he says something ridiculous like, you'll never find it.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, oh, really? 30 seconds later.
Found
What
it.
do we have here? And let me chuck it in an infinitely better hiding spot in 2 seconds. Bloop. I wonder if Namex can't swim. Maybe that's why they didn't hide it in the lake.
I would think that
Have you ever seen a Namex swim?
I would think that they can.
Based on what evidence?
They drink water.
They drink water. Doesn't mean they can breathe it.
I mean, we can't breathe it either.
Did they breathe oxygen?
They must. I mean, Piccolo lives on Earth. So.
So, that doesn't mean he breathes oxygen.
Well,
Plants live on Earth too.
I mean. Okay.
I'm not entirely. I don't think Piccolo can swim, and I challenge anybody to prove me wrong.
I'm sure there's a scene somewhere out there of Piccolo in water.
I don't count it if he's like blasting through it at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I don't count it. I want him to be physically
Like
treading water
doing a backstroke.
and or diving and like retrieving something. But you can't just be like flying in the water.
There has to be a scene somewhere.
Well, I'm not going to look for it. Prove me wrong.
I was waiting for that. Gohan then senses two big power levels back at the cave. Emphasis on 2 and not 3.
I got that.
Cut to the cave. Vegeta and Zarbon are still fighting. Bulma says, "Oh, Goku, where are you when I need you?" Speaking of, somewhere deep in space. Goku is still hanging upside down. Gravity is still 100 times. Goku is now swinging in an attempt to reach the Gravitron. Goku then uses Kaioken to rip the cord completely out of the ceiling, and now he's just lying on the ground in a lot of pain and can barely move. Goku says, "That took a lot out of me. I think all my bones are broken, but I've got to get this machine off."
What song do you set to this scene?
Of Goku lying on the floor?
Of the whole thing in general, him hanging to him finally getting down. I feel like you have to put some sort of like 80s action music in there. Maybe something from like a Rocky movie or Top Gun or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe no, it can't be a Danger Zone. That doesn't really fit.
No.
It's got to be what's I feel like Eye of the Tiger's too obvious.
No, you can't have Eye of the Tiger.
Maybe it would be
How about oh god, I can't think of that song.
Which one? Give me a hint.
Well, I mean,
What movie is it from?
I don't know if it's from a movie. I'm just thinking of songs from that era.
I'm really bad with that style. I'm not really a fan of that kind of music. So like when I think 80s music, I think like The Cure. But I don't think The Cure would fit in this scene.
No. David
Or like Depeche Mode.
David Bowie.
Yeah, none of that fits. It's got to be like some like fucking
Journey.
Def Leppard or something.
Some Foreigner.
Yes, Foreigner. What Foreigner song can you throw in here?
Let's see.
Double Vision.
That wouldn't really fit.
I don't know if any Foreigner songs would fit.
Cold as Ice.
No. Head Games.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think Foreigner is the answer.
No Foreigner.
I can't. Maybe
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood Mac. What's a Fleetwood Mac song?
Off the top of my head, maybe. Shoot. God, I can't think of anything.
I'm blank. I know one. I know at least one Fleetwood Mac song.
Yeah, you kind of put me on the spot.
I have Google right in front of me. I don't know why I'm not using it. What's the Push It to the Limit song? I feel like that would fit.
I forget who sings it.
I'm looking it up now. Push It to the Limit is by
Rick Ross. No.
no. Corbin Blue?
Perhaps.
I don't know. Anyways, we're getting so sidetracked. Fucking looking at stupid Fleetwood Mac songs.
So the point is, put some 80s song to this. Cut to Planet Namek. Vegeta and Zarbon are still fighting. Somewhere deep in space. Goku continues to just lie on the floor in 100 times gravity. Goku struggles to get up and move. He manages to make it to the Gravitron and pull himself up using his face, which he then uses to press a button, and hey, it worked. The gravity is back to normal. Goku says, "And now that I've experienced 100 times gravity, that's what I have to train in."
I do like. I mean, this episode is like kind of not filler, but it's redundant for the most part, with like a lot of like recap and whatnot. But I do like these unique scenes that we got in like some of the older Dragon Ball episodes, where like half the episode is just like Goku trying to turn off the gravitron.
It's been like 3 episodes in a
And
row
like,
now.
yeah, and it's just like super struggle city, like him like slowly inching towards this. I kind of like how unique this episode is, because I feel in the new like Super and whatnot, it's just a lot of. I mean, it's fun to watch and it's exciting, but it's like a lot of the same. Just like the fights are all real similar. Nothing like unusual like this ever happens.
Yeah, I guess.
For the most part. And like when they do like try and like mix it up with something that's not just like an obvious fight, it's usually just like ridiculously silly and way too lighthearted. Like it's never really
Jello
serious.
Vegeta.
Yeah. That was fucking stupid. But yeah, I do miss shit like this. You definitely don't get any episodes like this in Super.
No, there's no downtime.
I could see this episode translating better in like a manga. I don't know if this was in the manga.
I don't know. Don't you have them?
I do have them. I haven't really read. I don't even remember where I fucking left off. I think I'm still in like the Vegeta saga. I stopped reading them for a while. But I do have them, so I can look that up maybe. Not right now, but...
Right. Cut to planet Namek. Vegeta and Zarbon continue fighting. Zarbon chases Vegeta into the air, but Vegeta has a trick up his sleeve. The most diabolical attack known in the entire universe. Pocket sand. It's super effective.
Has he done this? Did he do that and all in the Goku fight?
No,
Sand in the eyes?
don't think so.
I thought somebody did.
This is the Dale Gribble special.
He did something that was... I guess Goku blinded his eyes with the... What did he shoot him with, a laser or something? Remember Vegeta only
When he was
had
ape?
one eye? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just shot him
Was
in
it
the
a
eye.
Kai blast?
Yeah, it's just some little blast.
I like the sand in the eyes. That was dirty.
Yeah.
And I like it even more that he really like didn't even have to do it. Zarbon was so outmatched. Like he was just kind of like, fuck you. Vegeta, he's definitely the MVP so far in this saga. If Nappa was the MVP of the last saga. Just everything Vegeta's done up to this point has just been pure gold.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there hasn't. We don't have like a lot to go on. Like,
I mean, he's done quite a bit though. I mean,
yeah,
well,
but I'm saying like the pickings are slim. Like, there's no.
yeah.
It's not like Vegeta, Nappa, Gohan, Goku. What's his name? Yajirobe. Like.
That's true, but he himself has done a lot. Nobody else really has, but he's done a lot of shit.
Yeah.
He wiped out a bunch of Nameks. He stole all the Dragon Balls. He blew up Frieza's ship. He killed Kui and Dodorian. Like he's been busy.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that they focused on him so much in the beginning.
Well, I mean, it's either like Vegeta or Gohan or Dende.
Yeah, I guess they get like pretty much an equal amount of screen time, but I feel like Vegeta gets, even though like the first saga is like the Vegeta saga, I feel like they're highlighting him more in this. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Like Vegeta didn't come into the Vegeta saga until like, I mean, he had like the few dedicated episodes like Arlia, but he wasn't
It was Nappa that was standing out.
Yeah, exactly. He'd be, and like Vegeta would kind of just be in the background watching everything go down.
Yeah.
Until the end. But right off the bat with this saga, Vegeta's already done a shit ton. And he's kind of been filling Nappa's void.
Yeah.
With the dialogue.
It's close.
He's got some good lines in this. I didn't really write a whole lot of them down, but...
Vegeta then hits Zarbon with I don't know what this move is called. He and Goku do it a lot. It's like a punch plus an energy blast combo thing.
Yeah. Are you talking about the finishing blow?
It's like you punch him in the stomach and then fire an energy blast.
Where in the fight are you? Are you when he kills him?
Right after the pocket sand.
Okay.
I don't know if this move has a name, but they do it a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Vegeta hits Zarbon, sending him crashing down into the lake below. He follows up with hundreds of energy blasts.
Is this the Gatlic gun or meteor or something?
It might be the meteor thing. It might be. I don't think it's the Gallic gun. Because that's like his finishing move. Zarbon says, Vegeta, you're dead. Vegeta says, face it, Zarbon. You're no match for me. I'm far stronger. Now would be a good time to start begging me to spare your life. Zarbon says, begging you? Your smart mouth won't be so noisy once I crush your skull. Vegeta says, the first and last mistake you made was to underestimate the power of a Saiyan warrior. He says that a lot. While so many others grow weaker during battle, we Saiyans become stronger.
Thanks for letting us know, Vegeta. We almost forgot.
Somewhere deep in space, Goku makes his way across the floor like a caterpillar to a bag of sensu beans. And just like that, he's as good as new.
Double-blind, placebo tested, sensu beans. Straight from On It Labs.
Yeah, sure. Use the code word Goku to get 15% off.
Code word Bean Daddy.
We should do that one day. Like a fake ad for like sensu beans and shit.
No, what's so funny? Like, you know how like Goku and Vegeta, they're like, anytime they're like hurt, they're like, they don't want to like cheat or whatever. Like, they're not like, they're always like fair fight type of people. Towards the end, I mean, Vegeta isn't right now. He fights super dirty, but like towards the end, like him and Goku are pretty prideful and like never like cheat during fights.
Yeah.
But they fucking chow down on some sensu beans.
Goku does. Vegeta's very reluctant to take them.
Has Vegeta? I guess he has them once in a while, but usually they're like he's like dead to the point where like he can't move, yeah. And they just like stick it in his mouth, chew it up.
Goku says it's time to turn it back up to 100 times gravity, but first, a snack. Cut to Planet Namek. Vegeta is still talking. He says, you can bleed us to the brink of death, crush every bone in our bodies. It only makes us more powerful. Zarbon charges Vegeta, and the two are back to fighting. Vegeta lands a huge uppercut. This scene, like this particular scene, like the angle they chose, it was kind of suspect.
What do you mean? Hold on, I'm watching it right now. His like his hands looked like they were wrapped around his head, and but they aren't. It is a suspect drawing.
Yep.
doesn't it doesn't look good for Vegeta. It's kind of, I don't know what the fuck they were going for with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that until you said something. Wow.
Yeah, I had to mention that.
Okay. Moving on.
Vegeta's fist is... This doesn't sound right. I said Vegeta's fist is inside Zarbon. He punched a hole into him. Like Terminator style.
A new hole.
Sure.
I was kind of disappointed in this. I really wanted another explodey face, but sadly, we're gonna have to settle for a hole in the torso.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even like a good hole in the torso, like not like a Raditz one or a Piccolo one. It was an okay hole in the torso.
Zarbon says, Vegeta, I was just following orders. Please don't kill me. Vegeta says, is it just me, or does it sound like you're begging for your life after all, Zarbon? Zarbon asks again to be spared, but Vegeta fires an energy blast right through Zarbon, killing him instantly.
And he also mentioned something, I think in the dub and in the sub, about like teaming up with Vegeta and taking down Frieza.
I'm sure he did. Everyone does that.
But it's funny because his response in the subs is, if I could defeat Frieza just by teaming up with you, it wouldn't be very sporting. I love that.
That's a good line.
I don't even remember what he says in the he might not even say anything in the dub, but subs win for that one.
I didn't write anything down, so.
Pretty sure, yeah. I don't even think he said anything. But, yeah, good line. Wouldn't be very sporting.
Vegeta then turns his attention to Krillin and Bulma. Vegeta says, I sense that you're quite a bit stronger now than you were back on Earth, but you're still no match for me. Hand it over now. Krillin refuses to hand over the Dragon Ball. Krillin says, you just try to take it from me and we'll see what happens. Vegeta laughs.
What?
Yeah. Vegeta then says if Krillin doesn't hand the Dragon Ball over, Bulma will be the one to die. Krillin hands it over. Vegeta thinks he has all 7 Dragon Balls now, and all that's left to do is call the dragon. So Vegeta takes off. We then see Gohan heading back with the Dragon Ball that he found as Mr. Narrator sends us off. The end.
Vegeta might be evil, but he's certainly not as evil as I am in Red Dead Redemption. Because I would have taken that Dragon Ball and killed Bulma in front of Krillin. And then kill Krillin in front of Gohan.
Or tied Krillin up and then kill Gohan.
Yep. Just kill everybody in front of Krillin.
Feed Krillin to some alligators.
I had another Red Dead Redemption reference too. Something in this episode made me think of Red Dead Redemption, but now I forget. Man, I wish I could remember.
There's I don't know what chapter you're on, but there's a scene that's similar to when Goku's freeing himself. Like identical.
Yeah, that's what that was it. That's what I was thinking of.
Okay. Yeah, it's like identical.
We can spoil a 30-year-old show, but we shouldn't spoil anything in Red Dead.
Well, yeah.
But sweet, another one in the books.
Yep. Let's see if we can not go another 3 weeks with that episode.
Definitely not.
I mean, online's about to come out.
Well, We can't make any promises, but I think
we'll try to get at least
manage to
another
not have
episode.
another hiatus. And until next time.
Oh, follow us on social media at DBDpod. Download, like, subscribe, rate, review, and as always,
Tune in next time for another exciting episode of the Dragon Balls Deep Podcast.